Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. Be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss videos like this. I've had a lot of you guys reach out privately and even in the regular chats asking about how I'm making money using Margex and using leverage. And I wanted to do another deep dive into it, kind of explaining my play that I had this last weekend, showing how I did it on here. I am using my secondary account because I just don't want to show the whole balance and I don't know how to hide it. But here's what I do have, okay you guys? The way to use Margex and leverage when it comes to trading is to A, be very patient with the market, but B, have your strategy for your in and your out. And as we see every time that we're doing TA on these, this is how I'm able to create my strategy and what I'm going to do next. So I love to do TA on every chart because I actually play more with TA and I try to use the fundamentals for the general sentiment, which gives me my long-term holds, buys, and sells, where the TA is kind of shooting for my day trades and my intraday trades. And I believe anybody can make $100, $200, $300, even $1,000 a day from just small number of plays. I mean, think about it. If you work a 9-to-5 job right now, your max going to make anywhere from $80 to $500 a day, depending on your class. And if that is the case, that is tough to live extravagantly or basically be able to purchase businesses and move forward. What I love about Margex and these platforms and this 100x capability is I don't need a lot to play with. That's why I really like it, and I do feel secure with my funds on there. I don't like using exchanges that do not allow you to leverage, because then you are relying on specifically what your asset balance is. You do not have as many plays available for way less money. Like my favorite thing on Margex is if you have $1,000 play or $1,000 balance, and out of that $1,000, every play you do is $50 or $100 leverage times 10, you're gonna have a $10,000 position every time. That's amazing. At a $10,000 position, you have a chance to double, triple your money per percent. So let's do some math. If I was to take a play on Margex and I was to have purchased here, and maybe that's too low. Maybe I had just started with the run up here, correct? And I only shot for a 1% gain. That would be right here, right? And from here to here, a lot of people are like, how is that going to make you a lot of money? Let's say the position was $100. If your position was $100 and you had gone up 1 full percent, that would mean at 100x leverage, you have made $100. And let's look at how long that play would have taken if that is what you took on this. So from here to here, that was 6 hours. That is somebody's 5 hours. That is somebody's half day from setting up a play on their way to work and coming back to seeing what occurred. The best part too though is you can set stop losses. And remember, there are 2 types of margin available from Margex, right? You can use isolated leverage or cross leverage. Let me go over those. It's very important you understand both. Cross leverage would mean if I open up a position under the cross leverage, it will use my entire balance in this specific test account. And then in here, whenever you're using it, every other balance you have can be used as collateral. Right? As collateral to it. What that means is you can basically leverage all of your money to take the risk, which in tail will give you a big window of downturn to protect yourself. I am not a big fan of using cross leverage until I'm so convinced on my position. But at the same time, if I'm convinced on my position, isolated leverage works perfectly fine for me. And what isolated leverage means, it is specifically what you are risking. So if I take $100 at 100x, if I take $100 and put it in an open position at 100x leverage, that would give me a $10,000 position. I do understand if Bitcoin was to drop 1%, technically 0.6% because there are fees, I would liquidate my position. If Bitcoin was to go up 1% on a buy position, on a long position, then I would be at $100 profit minus fees, about $75. If I did it all market orders. If I did it limit, it's even cheaper than that. Now the next thing, let's say it goes up 2%. Your gain would now be $200 minus the fees. So you have to think about why you're going to use isolated or cross. I am in love with isolated leverage. I know my exact risk size and my volatility that I'm willing to take and deal with. The best part about this is there are so many places that you could have caught these longs, these shorts. So 2 days ago I had caught my short. I think it was like right here. I had opened the position. It did not liquidate me as always because 100 it's just so easy, boys. And then I literally took, I think it was a 4%er, right? Got down to here, pulled it out. Position was $200 and I had made $800 from this. It was about $750. This was one. Another one that you could have easily played is this run up, right? And this run up has been massive. Let's just assume you had conviction. Nobody had conviction down here. Let's just be realistic. Conviction didn't even start for me until I started seeing a holding uptrend. And here, let's say you had like bought back into here. Look at that. That is still another 2% in no time. And the market moves so fast. If you're a bear and you had shorted it right there, you'd be at a 2% with a 100x leverage. That is a 200% gain on whatever the position isolated leverage amount is. I hope that makes sense. I hope that this detail makes sense for you guys, and I hope to make more of these videos. If you've got questions, do not be afraid. The goal is to help you make as much money using these platforms as possible, because that's why we're all in crypto. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. It means the world. I appreciate the support. We've passed 4,000 subs. Let's go, everybody. It means so much to know that I'm helping you guys make money, because that's all I really freaking want to do. I value money as just like you guys, and I know that platforms like this that give us the opportunity to trade anywhere with leverage super fast and on mobile. Thank you guys so much for watching and being subscribers. It means the world to me. I'll see you guys on the next video.